The United States boasts the largest international student population globally, with over 1 million students opting to enhance their education and life experiences at American colleges or universities. International students constitute nearly 5% of the total enrollment in higher education institutions in the USA, and this figure continues to rise. Since the mid-1950s, when international student enrollment was a modest 35,000, the landscape of international education in the USA has undergone significant growth. For students contemplating furthering their education in the United States, we eagerly anticipate providing assistance. Here is the guide for international students, which is available to offer valuable insights and support throughout the decision-making and application process. But before we get started, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. The United States has one of the world's finest university systems, with outstanding programs in virtually all fields. At the undergraduate level, excellent programs exist in traditional disciplines, as well as in professional fields. At the graduate level, students have the opportunity to work directly with some of the finest minds in their field of study, with the chance to become involved with exclusive research and educational opportunities. U.S. degrees are recognized throughout the world for their excellence. Every student has their own reason and motivation for choosing the U.S. to pursue their degree, and many are linked to the benefits international students can experience while living and studying in the U.S. Approximately half of the best global universities are located in the USA, according to U.S. News & World Report. From undergraduate studies to PhD-level programs, universities in the U.S. offer top-ranked academic opportunities across all disciplines. In the U.S., you can choose from more than 5,000 higher education institutions. Every university is unique and has something special to offer, from first-class academics to international-friendly studies programs. As an international student, your journey to the U.S. will begin with selecting the university where you want to study and the academic program you want to pursue. If you are curious about how to choose a college in USA, then looking for and choosing a college in a foreign country can seem overwhelming. Without an understanding of the educational system, it's hard to know where to start your search. The list below offers a detailed step-by-step guide on how to choose a college or university in the United States. Identify your interests. Identifying your passions and interests can help you choose an area of study. This can help you discover institutions that offer programs in your potential major. Colleges and universities also run specific departments that shine. You can narrow down your search by identifying the colleges that offer the best-ranked departments in your field. Research your options. The higher education system in the U.S. consists of a range of institutions. You can attend a private or public college, one with a few hundred students, or a university that enrolls tens of thousands of pupils, a community college, or a traditional four-year institution. Determine your ideal location. The United States is a massive country, over twice the size of the European Union. With that in mind, think about where you want to live. Consider factors like climate, the size of campus or the town where it's located, the cost of living, and cultural and community offerings. Applying to college in USA. Chances are, the college application process looks different in the U.S. than it does in your home country. As an international student, you will apply to colleges with many of the same steps that Americans do. That involves filling out an application, submitting your secondary school transcripts, and passing standardized tests. However, you may need to fulfill additional steps. That could include passing a language evaluation and submitting a photocopy of your passport. Schools also require international students to show proof of finances or income. This helps you demonstrate that you can afford tuition and the cost of living. Application. You can typically fill out the application form online. Over 900 colleges and universities accept the common application, but some colleges require students to fill out an application specific to their school. The application asks for your basic information, like your academic background. Think of it as a way to introduce yourself to the school. Official transcripts. Colleges and universities require applicants to submit their official transcripts from their secondary school and any previous college education. You may need to contact an administrator at your school to send these transcripts directly to your prospective college. Talk to an admission counselor at your prospective college to make sure your grades translate to the American system. Test scores. Colleges and universities usually require the ACT or SAT standardized tests, which evaluate students' knowledge in science, math, reading, and writing. As an international student, you must also pass the test of English as a foreign language, TOEFL, to evaluate your English language skills. Letters of recommendation. Higher education institutions in the U.S. often require prospective students to submit letters of recommendation from previous teachers. These letters should emphasize your capabilities as a learner. Remember to give your letter writers plenty of notice, at least a month before the deadline. Valid passport. Without a valid passport, even a perfect application to an American college doesn't matter much. Check your current passport to make sure it hasn't expired. Or you can apply for a new one. Just make sure you receive it before the application deadline. Financial assistance for international students. One of the challenges many international students face when coming to the U.S. involves paying for the cost of tuition. That's especially true since only American citizens or residents qualify for some scholarships and federal loans. However, many financial aid opportunities exist for foreign students to help them with tuition expenses. You may be able to find international student scholarships specifically for international students. Remember to check for scholarships, grants, and loans from your home country as well. Scholarships. Scholarships are financial awards that students do not need to repay. Some scholarships are small and only cover the cost of books, while others can cover half or even all of your tuition. Scholarships are often merit-based and require candidates to apply. Applicants usually need to show they are in good academic standing, and they sometimes need to submit an application essay too. The U.S. is a melting pot of different cultures, races, and ethnicities. Its diverse environment ensures that there is acceptance among all communities, and there is no room for any sort of discrimination. You'll be learning with students from different regions of the world, thereby making it a rich and stimulating education experience. Growing in the midst of diversity will provide you with strong personality traits and skills that will be valuable in the international market. These days, employers prefer students with a multicultural background, which you would get a great taste of in the U.S. A one-of-a-kind international exposure, the U.S. will help you explore a variety of cuisines, customs, festivals, and art too. For many students, studying in the USA is the first great challenge they face on their own. Therefore, it is a great opportunity to improve your ability to make your decision or achieve goals by yourself. Both maturity and confidence will be important qualities to carry with the new challenges that you will have to face daily. You should take advantage of clubs, teams, and other extracurricular activities because they can be every bit as important as the knowledge you receive in classes. In the USA, students are expected to be involved in extracurricular activities. Outside of your studies, you could join cultural or professional clubs or participate in athletics or the arts. Your grades are just one part of your story, and the other level involves networking and being unique. One of your reasons for attending a college program in the U.S. should be to network with other students, the people with whom you will build connections, create businesses, and rely on for recommendations. As a student, you must visit certain destinations that will benefit you in two ways. Firstly, they will aid your career by opening up academic and professional opportunities. Secondly, they will enable you to understand the culture and lifestyle in the U.S. As a student, your stay in the U.S. isn't complete unless you explore New York. 20% of the population is comprised of immigrants. The most iconic U.S. tourist destinations await you, such as Central Park, Times Square, and the Empire State Building. Los Angeles is a haven for artists and students interested in the field of art, design, and creation. Los Angeles has earned the title of the world's creative capital, and for all the right reasons. Are you an aspiring musician? If so, Tennessee is the place for you. Nashville in Tennessee is renowned as the Music City. As a new resident in the U.S., you will naturally feel the urge to explore. After all, travel is the best mode of learning. Here are the most popular tourist destinations in the U.S., which international students must visit, like Mount Rushmore, South Dakota, Kennedy Space Center, Florida, Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee, Grand Canyon, Northern Arizona, and Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco. Here is the comprehensive guide for USA institutes. Feel free to share your thoughts and decisions about your future in the comments. Until then, goodbye. And remember to hit the notification bell icon for more videos.